Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Yes, it's Friday Eve. Yes, yes, and yes. I pray that all is well with you guys this morning. First and foremost, hubby update. Hubby is hanging in there. There's been a lot of instability in his pressures, his heart rate, and his blood pressure. But yesterday he took a day of rest, which is really good because he had been very anxious for a few days. But yesterday he just rested and he slept, and he he navigated questions like, but he needed that rest, and it's. I'm glad that he got it. So I'll be back at the hospital in just a little bit. But I was thinking, and please keep praying, for vitals to stabilize. And now they're kind of talking about possibly doing a pacemaker if it doesn't stabilize in the next 48 hours, just to take the pressure off of his heart. So we're we're navigating. We're moving through this. We're getting through this. Um, my nugget today is, how do you navigate the pressures of life with your words? And it's all about how you perceive what is happening. The first perception for me as I'm walking through this, and as I told you, I'm sharing these things with you because I don't normally do, but I'm sharing these things with you because I know there's other people walking through things. I navigated first and foremost by knowing God is on the throne and in control. That's number one. And that's the beginning of my word, um, to handle the pressure. It does not mean you don't feel the pressure. It does not mean it doesn't weigh on you. It does not mean you don't have emotions in the midst of it. But even in the midst of that, you trust God. His nurse yesterday they were getting him cleaned up and straightened up in the bed and whatever. And he had two nurses working on him. And one was like, well, we got to get the rail up, worrying about him getting out of the bed. And right now he's immobile. So, the main nurse said, if he tries to get out of the bed, it's going to be a miracle. And I looked at her and I said, miracles do happen. And she said, you're right. And we just, and it was like, made it a good moment. It's like, yeah, he might try to get up out of the bed because miracles do happen and we do believe in miracles. It's taking situations like that and not being doom and gloom, like, oh my God, he's not gonna get out of the bed. No, no, no. Yeah, miracles do happen because that's the God I serve. So yeah, he might very well try to get up out this bed. Okay, it's things like that. It's just little things like that. You have to keep your focus on God's control. You have to keep your focus, and even in the words that you speak, like I could have said, yeah, well, that's not going to happen. Or I flipped it and said, yeah, miracles do happen. He might try to get up out that bed, because we're believing that, hey, come on, it's time. Let's do this, you know. So it's just, and that just kind of just stuck with me to share that as you're going through these things, you trust in God. No matter what, you're trusting God because He is the one that's in control. All right. And so we're never speaking death to a situation. We're always speaking life to the situation. And that is how you handle the pressures of life as you're walking through and you're navigating different things and scenarios that are happening. All right. So that's my nugget this morning. You handle the pressures of life by speaking life, not death, trusting, believing, knowing in whom your faith lies, and knowing in whom has the power to turn a situation around in a blink of an eye. All right? Never give up. You never give up. All right? All right, that's it. So, happy Thursday. I am praying that you have an absolutely positively fantabulous day and that you already know I love you with the love of Christ, and there's not a thing that you can do about it. God bless you.